Brian Fritz, AOL FanHouse, TNA with the Bound for Glory pay-per-view coming up on Sunday night. Knockouts title on the line in a four-way match. And joining me right now for a few minutes is TNA Knockouts champion Angelina Love. So, for Bound for Glory, special meeting for you, I think, because it was 3 years ago when you actually debuted with TNA.
Yes, that's when the Knockouts division started, was Bound for Glory 2007 in Atlanta. So,
what's it been like for you 3 years now in TNA?
It's been awesome. I've been given numerous opportunities to, showcase my talents to the world doing what I love to do. And, I've been very, very lucky. TNA really just kind of threw it out there starting in the Knockouts division, and it took off, thankfully. And so, they're really behind us. They love the girls. They ask for our creative input and our ideas and stuff. So, 3 years, and it's been fun, and I've done a lot, but sometimes it feels like it's been like a complete blur, like it's been so fast, and sometimes it's like, wow, 3 years, it's been a long time.
and I'm assuming you've got to like it too, from a standpoint that not only is there a women's division, the women are very attractive like yourself, but at the same time, you actually get to showcase your wrestling ability too.
Yeah, definitely. That's the thing. Like, with the girls that, what separates the Knockouts from everybody else or any other division, we all have different looks. We all came in, when we had Kong and Roxy and we had, Gail, and then there was, beautiful people and stuff. It was, everybody had something different, and it wasn't just looking at 12 of the same person. And we all have indie backgrounds and knowledge of the business, which I think the fans respected, and we weren't just like, coming in off the pages of a magazine and then being like, look at me, I'm in the ring, I'm a wrestler, and I think that the fans really appreciate that, and the company as well.
What's your thoughts about, beautiful people? There's been so much success with the group, now back with it. What do you, give the success to the group for? Why has it been so good and worked out so good?
Because we were given a chance. When Velvet and I first started, they brought us in as baby faces, and we're both it's so naturally easier to be a heel, just a ridiculous extension of ourselves, and just to be a jerk. It's really fun. And once, we kind of started to get a little bit of creative input, they just really let us shine. And it's like, here's a microphone, do your thing. We gel really well together, me and Velvet. We have such similar personalities, and we have the same sarcastic sense of humor and stuff. So I think it really took off because we put our heart and souls into it, and we believed in it. And I think that you can really tell when somebody's working and they really believe in what they do. That's our name, and we started that group, and we're really, really proud of it. So when you're proud of something and passionate about something, you put 100% into it. So it's evolved and had, gone through a lot of different changes and stuff like that. But right now, like, one of the biggest things is, like, it's back to where it started with, myself and Velvet. So, like, we're really, really happy about that. And the fans had very, very great response to us being back together as well.
Obviously, in WWE, there's some people that are pretty similar to that. What's your thoughts of seeing that? Because obviously you started
I don't see it.
You don't see it?
I've not seen it. I've heard about it.
Well, talking about Velvet, where do you think the chemistry from that? How long did it take before you got really good chemistry with Velvet?
No time at all. Like, we had met each other a couple times before we started in TNA, but we hung out with each other the first few times we were at TV and stuff, and we just, like, clicked instantly. And everybody just kind of saw us walking around backstage and hanging out with each other all the time, and they're like, are you guys a tag team? Are you guys, like, are you gonna be doing something? Are you a tag team? And everyone was like, are you a tag team? Are you a tag team? And we kind of looked at each other and we were like, maybe this wouldn't be a bad idea. Like, there's no girl tag teams anywhere. Nothing that isn't just two girls randomly thrown together that lasts 2 months and then it's over with and everybody goes their separate ways. Like, we wanted to come up with something that no girls had ever done, and make it something where it wasn't just like, a couple months, just kind of, whatever. We wanted it to be something permanent, something real, and something where people could really go, oh my God, look what these girls are doing. That's awesome. You never see that.
Mickie James, the newest member of the Knockouts division in TNA. What does she add? What do you like? Are you happy to see Mickie on board too?
Yeah, I actually got to stay with Mickie. She put me up when I had my tryouts with WWE, so I've actually known her for a few years. She's a really, really nice girl, and she's a great wrestler. And, I think it's definitely going to be a wonderful addition to our roster to have her here and to be able to work with her. She's a really nice person, and she loves wrestling too. So it's nice to have another girl wrestler, come and just add more to our division.
And getting back to Bound for Gore, like I said, 4 people in that match with yourself defending the title. How difficult is that to try to make sure everybody's on the same page so you have a good match?
I don't know. It's a bit of an interesting. Well, we have stipulations, of course. There's always stipulations thrown in matches, and it's an interesting one where it sounds like it's going to be a tag, but they're really saying like it's all of you against each other. So it's me versus Velvet Sky, who's my tag partner, versus Tara and Madison, and they're tag partners as well. So I think they're trying to kind of throw a little wrench in there and see what happens. But you know, I've wrestled Madison a million times, could do it in my sleep, and same with Tara, and I've actually wrestled against Velvet, but I know we're even better as, you know, a best friend. So I think it's great to get all of us in the ring for the biggest pay-per-view of the year, and of course the stipulations are like, I don't even have to get pinned to lose. I've been in a match like that before, you know, at Lockdown when Tara got pinned and I lost the championship. So anything can happen, obviously, live pay-per-view, but I mean, that's the knockouts, so we're going to go in there and give it our all.
Last thing, what other match are you looking forward to watching at the show?
See that guy sitting over there?
Oh.
Hi. Of course. Like, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing Fortune in the EV2, definitely. And I'm a big fan of Fortune. You know, definitely our main event with Kurt and Jeff and Mr. Anderson. You know, TNA finds the way to put the best wrestlers together for the best matches on the best pay-per-view. So just top to bottom, the card's going to be awesome.
It's coming up Sunday night, Bound for Glory pay-per-view. Angelina Love defending the TNA Knockouts title in a four-way match coming up on that TNA event.